Hello everyone and welcome back. It is the new year. Happy New Year to it. We're going to hop right into it. Some people are already getting their checks. Your second stimulus check is coming. Okay, now how fast you get it depends on your payment group. The IRS has acted fast to send out stimulus check payments this time around, but not everyone will get theirs as quickly. Now here's what to know. All right. The great news is that the IRS has started sending the second stimulus check for up to $600 per person by direct deposit. And the first physical checks have also gone out. But not everyone who's eligible for more stimulus money will necessarily receive their share right away. Calculate your stimulus check total. Where the IRS slots you into its payment schedule can give you an idea whether you'll be one of the first in line to get a second stimulus check or near the end. And here's why some people may not get another check at all right? There's another wrinkle to the situation too. And that's a January 15th cutoff for the IRS to complete sending payments. So far, it's acted quickly, but there are some limitations and other issues that could potentially hold up your second stimulus check. Let's explain more of that, all right? If you've heard about President Donald Trump's push to turn the $600 per person limit into a $2,000 check, that isn't looking likely this time. But President-elect Joe Biden has already committed to a third stimulus check in 2021. All right, read on, all right, into this video on how much information you need to know in order for your check to know when your check is coming to you. All right, people with direct deposit are already set up now getting their stimulus money. People who have that, right, the direct deposit information on file with the IRS are in the first group to receive a stimulus check. An electronic transfer of funds is faster and more efficient than mailing a check, which means many more people can be processed quickly. Now, some people have already received their money through direct deposit, and this is starting on December 29th. So as of New Year's Day, the IRS has not made it possible to sign up for direct deposit if you didn't have it already, or to track your payment. But we expect to see the online tool activate in the coming week. So here are ways you can help speed up delivery of your next check, including what we know now about signing up for direct deposit. All right, now, for Social Security beneficiaries, there are two main scenarios. With the first stimulus payment, many people who receive Social Security disbursements who also had direct deposit information on file with the federal government received checks in the first week, though not always the first day. The IRS had a separate informational section for people who receive SSDI and SSI. Normally, people in these groups receive their federal benefits through a direct express card, though people in this group receive their stimulus payment through a non-direct express bank or a paper check. Now, some paper checks are already on their way, but the IRS began sending the first paper checks in the mail on Wednesday, December 30th. That's much faster than the first time around. But there are still two major limitations you need to know. All right, now, for Social Security beneficiaries, remember the two scenarios, right? Let's go over that one more time. The first stimulus payment, many people who received the Social Security disbursements, who also had direct deposit information on file with the federal government, received checks in the first week, though not always the first day. You get that? All right. The IRS had a separate informational section for people who receive SSDI and SSI. Normally, people in these groups receive their federal benefits through a direct express card, though people in this group receive their stimulus payment through a non-direct express bank or a paper check. So I just wanted to make sure that you all had that information. You know what? Give me some feedback on this second stimulus payment. Did you receive it already? Or is that something that you are nervous about because you don't think that you will receive it? All right, now listen. People who received EIP cards were the last to get their money during the first stimulus round. EIP debit cards are prepaid Visa cards the IRS may send you instead of a paper check. The envelope will look unmarked, so be careful not to toss out your mail without carefully checking it first. The IRS has said it will start sending EIP cards this week, a change from the 1-month delay in sending this type of payment the first time. The same rules apply as paper checks. If you don't get yours by January 15th, you'll need to file a recovery rebate credit between January 16th and April 15th as part of the tax season. Now, people who have more complex situations, they're likely to wait the longest, all right? For the first check, this category includes people who received a check after June, still haven't received their full stimulus payment, or didn't know they needed to complete an extra step. It isn't clear what would happen if there was a problem during the process and the recovery rebate credit was further delayed. It's likely the IRS would set a different later deadline to address clerical errors like missing stimulus money and other scenarios. What should you do? I know the next question is going to be, what should you do if you still haven't received the full amount from the first payment? Well, it isn't always clear how much money the IRS might owe you in the event of an error. We suggest starting with the stimulus check calculator, and then introduce you to how the IRS kind of tabulates your total sum. If the numbers seem lower than they should be, you might want to investigate further. See if any of these situations could apply to you. All right, I'm going to name them. Are you missing $500 allotted for your child dependents? Or do you pay or receive child support? Are you a tax non-filer who may be owed a stimulus check? This includes older adults and people who received SSI or SSDI. If you're a U.S. citizen abroad or live in a U.S. territory and didn't receive a check as expected, you may also need to read up on the rules. And a court ruling has made it possible for millions of people who are incarcerated to get a check, even after the IRS changed its interpretation to exclude this group. Now, depending on which group you're in, we've also mapped out some speculative dates for how soon you could potentially get your next stimulus check. Won't you just go ahead and check out the link below? We'll have that for you. Let me know what you think and your feedback, please. Like, share, subscribe. We are keeping you velocitized from the bottom to the top. Absolutely essential. God bless you, and you guys have a great night.